A Muslim activist is arguing that Sharia law is already in Texas and that no one should worry about it. This is Tuesday, July 21st, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, thanks for starting your Tuesday with the Texas Minute. Members of the Texas House are responding to a Mexican senator's comments about border security. More on that story coming up. But leading today's news, Republican U.S. Representative Ronnie Jackson of Amarillo is backing the Trump administration's investigation into two proxy advisory firms over concerns that they're pushing a woke agenda on companies. These two firms, Institutional Shareholder Services and Glass Lewis, currently make up 90% of the advisory market. Both firms have been widely criticized for pushing DEI agendas and politicizing shareholder votes. They're also locked in legal battles with Texas after challenging a new state law that requires proxy advisory firms to publicly disclose when they use other factors such as DEI and ESG when making vote recommendations that go beyond good fiduciary responsibility. Congressman Jackson argues that the two advisory firms failed to disclose any politically motivated agenda when advising their clients. He wants the Federal Trade Commission and the Department of Justice to examine potential antitrust violations by Glass Lewis and ISS. An open house at a Plano mosque drew attention this past weekend when a speaker said that, quote, Sharia is already here. The event took place at the Islamic Association of Collin County and was organized by the group Why Islam Dallas. Dr. Sabeel Ahmed is the executive director of the Islamic group Gain Peace. He describes Sharia as a religious practice, claiming it should not be thought of as a state-enforced law here as it is in some Middle Eastern countries. Others, though, disagree with this benign view of Sharia. Edwin Azgali is an Iran-born resident of Rockwall who converted to Christianity from Islam. He said that Sharia law becomes offensive in nature the minute Islam takes power. A Houston area man named Cameron Jake Tucker has been found guilty by a federal jury of kidnapping, hostage-taking, and harboring an illegal alien as part of a smuggling for ransom scheme. The investigation into Tucker began after law enforcement officials responded to reports of an illegal alien who had escaped a Houston stash house, alleging he had been held against his will. Tucker faces up to life in federal prison and up to a $250,000 fine. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Do you feel increasingly isolated? Like the world has gone insane and you are part of one small, clear-headed remnant? Let me be the first to tell you, you're not alone. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and on my new show, Come and Take It, I'm going to call out the crazy so you can be empowered to change Texas and the nation. Overcome the schemes of the left designed to keep Texans paralyzed and silent. Watch or listen to Come and Take It today.
Returning and new GOP members of the Texas House have issued an open letter written by State Representative Andy Hopper of Decatur rebuking a Mexican senator's call for binational cooperation on border policy. The letter is responding to Mexican Senator Juan Carlos Lora de la Rosa. De la Rosa's original letter condemned the deaths of what he called migrants along the U.S.-Mexico border and invited Republican lawmakers in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and California to participate in a bipartisan collaboration on border policy, arguing that, quote, a secure border and a humane border are not competing goals. The Texas lawmakers rejected La Rosa's premise, arguing their foremost responsibility is to Texans. They defended Texas's border security efforts while criticizing Mexico for failing to stop cartel activity. Hopper and his colleagues assert that Mexico should secure its own borders, eliminate cartel infrastructure, and cooperate in disrupting transnational criminal enterprises before seeking legislative collaboration. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Grant Hawk, Hunter Burney, Eddie Hovland, and Brandon Waltons. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.